Hi, welcome to another video of Greek Cooking by Katerina. Today's recipe is dedicated to my friend Michelle who lives in the UK. This one is for you, Michelle. We're gonna make a tart with zucchini and cheese filling. It's delicious and yummy. So let's check the ingredients. We will need 300 grams of all-purpose flour. We're gonna need 150 grams of butter or margarine cold from the fridge. We will need a half teaspoonful, this is a small teaspoonful of salt, 1 shot of cold water, about 40 milliliters, and we're going to need the yolk of 1 egg. Moving to the filling, I have grated 2 medium zucchinis here. You can, if you find a big one, you can grate a small, big one, sorry. We're going to need an egg. This is feta cheese, about 80 to 100 grams of feta cheese. Here I have cheeses that are easy to melt. This is Gouda or Gouda, as the Dutch friends pronounce it, and some grated smoked regato actually. 100 milliliters of heavy cream, salt and pepper, and here I have spearmint, dry spearmint, which agrees very well with the zucchini. Did I mention that we have to add an egg in our filling? And we need an extra egg because we're gonna brush our tart when we put it in the oven. Let's see how we make the dough. In a large bowl, empty the cup with the flour, the butter in pieces, and start crumbling the butter together with the flour. You can of course do that in a mixer, but I always, most of the times actually, I like to do to work my doughs with my hands so I can see the texture and check it out. So just crumble it, mix it together with the flour, and when it starts having like a sandy look, then we will add the yolk. Well, at this stage actually I will add the salt. And with the salt. Okay, and then in a little while we're gonna add the yolk and the water. We will add the yolk. And the water, and we will continue until we have a nice soft dough. Okay, so after working the dough in my hands for about 5 minutes, this is the smooth result that we get. Okay, so now we will place it in the fridge. Fold it with some parchment paper and place it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, or if you could leave it for an hour, that would be even better. Okay, we have taken the dough out of the fridge. It's nice and cold, and now I will place a parchment paper on top, and with a rolling pin, I will start rolling it out. Hold out the dough wide enough for our pan, and I will just place it here and go like this. So make sure that the dough covers the sides of your pan. And then, with patience, just remove it. With a fork, just go around like this, pinch it here and there. And I put the yolk of an egg here with just a few drops of water, and with my brush I will just brush the egg yolk. If there's a dough sticking out of your pan, the excess you can get rid of it with the back of your knife like this. And now we're gonna place the tart, we're gonna bake it in a preheated fan assisted oven for about 30 minutes. We wait for our tart to be baked, Then we will add, we will prepare our filling. We will add our zucchini in a bowl, some salt and pepper. Not a lot of salt, be careful because we're gonna add the cheeses. And let's start with a feta cheese, crumble the feta cheese. Add the rest of your yellow cheeses. As I said, here I have Gouda and Regato. And with the egg, I have beaten an egg and some dry spearmint. This is absolutely gorgeous. The aroma is so good. You will taste it when you try the tart and you will see how gorgeous that is. Right, so first I will give it a mix with a spoon, and then we will start adding our heavy cream. And now we start adding our heavy cream. Give it a nice mix, and we will take the tart out of the oven in a few minutes, and we will spread the filling on it. When we place it in the oven, if we want to avoid the dough puffing up, we place the parchment paper, on the tart, and we will need some weight on it to keep it down. So what we normally do is we add some beans or chickpeas or whatever you like. So after half an hour, you remove the beans, take the tart out of the oven, and spread the filling on your tart. Spread it evenly. And what we're gonna do now, guess what? We're gonna sprinkle some more cheese on top. We will bake the tart for another 30 minutes, or just check it to see when it's nice and golden brown. The tart is out of the oven. Check it out after about 25 minutes of baking it. I've scored it, and now I'm cutting pieces. But before we remove the first piece, we will have to let it cool down for about 10 minutes. So be patient, we'll be back soon. So we're ready. Let's take a piece out of the pan and taste it. Let's see if it's that good as it looks. It is. It's gorgeous. That was the recipe for today, dedicated to my friend Michelle. If you liked the video and the recipe, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. So we can be cooking together from now on. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram at Greek Cooking by Katerina, and I will be so happy to see you again. So until then, until next time, καλή όρεξη. Bye. Thank you for watching.